Well, if anybody that's not necessarily familiar with me, being based out of Nashville and being a jazz artist can sometimes be a trick. Most people know me in the industry as a sideman, but I've been very fortunate enough to spend the last couple of years as a solo artist as well. I've been out touring and promoting my CD that's been out a couple of years now called Tapestry with great results. Been out and playing like big jazz festivals like Park City. I did that with Brian Bromberg and Esperanza Spalding. Recently just did a big show with Victor Wooten and Steve Bailey and Jonas Hellborg, and then just touring all over the country, doing Chicago, New York, LA, wherever will have me. So it's been really fun. We're currently wrapping production in this studio on my second CD, and I'm very fortunate enough to have Gerald Albright, Randy Brecker, Chuck Loeb, and a number of other musicians on there. So it's look for that hopefully out in the fall. And we're going to be out touring and doing stuff. I'll also be using these basses quite a bit. I used the 5-string out on a big all-star special for Kenny Rogers for celebrating his first 50 years in the music industry. And I was able to play this bass with Winona and play it with the Oak Ridge Boys and a lot of other artists. And then I've also been on the 4-string doing some video stuff with Darius Rucker and some other artists. So I've been very fortunate to go out and do some cool stuff lately, and there's a lot more for next year. So that's a little bit about me. I'm fortunate enough today to actually be hanging out in probably my favorite studio in Nashville. This is Da Capo Music. It's over in West Nashville. It's owned by my dear friend and also a bass player, Janelle Polanski. And I actually get a chance to mix down and edit a lot of my records here on this old Trident console, and it's got a great little sound. So she was very fortunate, or very nice to let us use the room today, and it's been cool to be able to come in here and do this. So check out the website, dacapomusic.com, and I'm sure if you're in Nashville, she'll be happy to hook you up on a session.